Hey guys, welcome back and happy Monday. All right, guys. Well, we have a new article that just came out exclusively on Radar Online, and it's about none other than the pretty mess herself, Erika Girardi, Erika Jayne, well, whatever you want to call her. We're hearing that Erika Jayne is pleading with the judge to throw out a $2 million lawsuit accusing her of aiding and abetting Tom Girardi's embezzlement. Okay, pleading with him how? I want to hear all the details, and I'm sure you guys do too. So before we jump in, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys. So again, according to Radar, it's no secret, and it never is a secret, but Erika has denied allegations that she aided and abetted her estranged husband, Tom Girardi's embezzlement. According to court documents obtained by Radar Online, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star is arguing that she played no part in the alleged illegal activities. This has been such a big controversy. I was talking to someone about this, and I don't want to name any names, but someone close to Beverly Hills production. And they wanted to know, how long can Erika run with this story? We know that we just got it season 11. She's going through the divorce. She's being accused of a lot of things. Her husband's being accused of a lot of things. There's millions of dollars worth of lawsuits. The documentary, The Housewife and the Hustler, that came out, it's just like one thing after another. Well, this is her and Lisa Rinna's technically last season, a part of their contract. And now we don't know, will fans be interested enough to keep her around? For Bravo to renew their contracts, is there enough content here? Will she show us who she's dating next? Did people care? Do people even want Erika Girardi on the show anymore? There's a lot of question marks here. And even Lisa Rinna. I have a feeling that they'll both be back, but I am curious. Radar first reported earlier this year that Erika Jayne and her company, EJ Global, were sued by the law office of Manuel H. Miller and Kathleen, a representative of Charles Osborne. The third defendant is Girardi's former law associate, David Lira. The lawsuit accused Erika Jayne of being fully aware of her estranged husband, Tom Girardi's alleged Ponzi scheme. The once respected lawyer obviously is accused of embezzling his client's money and using it to fund his lavish lifestyle with Erika during their 22-year marriage. The lawsuit accused of Erika of aiding and abetting, breach of fiduciary duty, and Lira of financial elder abuse. Miller is an attorney who partnered with Girardi on a case against the NFL, and they had a deal where they agreed to split all of the fees of the case. However, Miller said that Girardi misappropriated the funds and did not disperse them once the case was settled. Miller believes that he's owed $277,000, while the other attorney believes that they're owed about $1.1 million. Now, Erika and David Lira are accused of aiding and abetting Girardi because it benefited them financially. The lawyer who brought the case says this type of lawsuit is unique because it's not seeking to recover the funds allegedly misappropriated by Girardi or any amounts fraudulently, transferred to Erika or David Lira, but rather they want to hold them liable for the damages caused by their actions. The lawsuit accused Lira of failing to stop Girardi's fraud at the law firm. Further, they're accusing Erika of knowing about the scheme and that the victims, like plaintiffs, were funding her notoriously lavish lifestyle. It's expensive to be me, or what? We know. Miller claimed that Lira and Erika Jayne knew that Girardi was operating a scheme that depended on him breaching his duties to his clients. Defendants knew that the plaintiffs were fraud victims, but did nothing to protect them and instead prioritized their own financial gain. The lawsuit is seeking $2.1 million plus punitive damages. At the time, Erika Jayne's lawyer, Evan, told Radar, "I've not seen the complaint, but it sounds like another misguided effort to blame Erika for the conduct of others in which she had no part." The bottom line is Erika believed, as did most of the legal community, that her husband was extremely wealthy. Erika has no law degree and never worked at the law firm. She was an entertainer. Now, Evan, her attorney, has viewed the lawsuit and responded on behalf of Erika Jayne. The reality star denied all allegations of wrongdoing in the complaint. Erika denied aiding and abetting her estranged husband's alleged embezzlement. In her response, she argued Ms. Girardi further denies generally and specifically that Ms. Girardi has engaged in any wrongful conduct or that the plaintiffs have been damaged in any amount or at all by reason of any act or omission of Ms. Girardi. She argued the fee agreement between Miller and Girardi is unethical, illegal, and unenforceable in the state of California. And the reality star asked the judge to dismiss all claims against her. The court has yet to rule, but this is just one more thing that is coming up in the grand scheme of it all. Then there was Ronald Richards, who came out with another tweet. And in the tweet, it says, this was from 2 days ago, breaking, Erika Girardi defaults on EJ Global LLC in latest lawsuit due to suspension. Her answer, just for her and not EJ Global, explains why. Her attorney wants to avoid a misdemeanor by appearing for the suspended entity. And due to your retweets, they can't avoid the knowledge. And then he posted the documents, which that's one thing that Ronald Richards always does, is when there's information that comes out, he will talk about it, he'll tweet it, but then he'll also back that with the documents. And that's what he did. He posted the documents, and of course he put his stamp on it at Ronald Richards. Now, I am curious though, for Erika to be requesting that this all gets thrown out, how many lawsuits has she racked up at this point? She's been accused of receiving $20 million to her company, EJ Global. She's been accused of aiding and abetting. She's also been accused of being the front woman of the lawsuit, in the lawsuit, being the front woman of this entire scheme allegedly ran by her husband. It just seems like it's one thing after another that is continuously coming out. We do know that Erika on the new season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, which comes out May 11th, will be addressing some of these issues, and we'll be seeing her launch her business, Pretty Mess Hair, which we heard didn't have the best launch. I don't know. I haven't seen the numbers, and nor do I care. But we're also hearing that she's talking about her sex life, and we know that she gets in a couple altercations. She feels like Kathy Hilton needs to be exposed for whatever happened in Aspen. She feels like Crystal Kung Minkoff is trying to do what she thinks is cool and defend the victims. And we even saw in the trailer a cringy moment, which was so uncomfortable to watch, where she was like, I don't give a about anybody but myself. And you see Sutton, Kyle, all of them, and they're like, and it's like, Erika, no, girl, everybody already thinks that you're not talking on behalf of the victims. You're posting these lingerie photos. They talked about it last season. PK, Maurizio, they were like, somebody needs to get some crisis PR in here and help this woman navigate her social media, because right now it looks like she's digging herself into a deeper hole. Zach and I will actually argue back and forth, and not argue like in a we're fighting about it kind of way, but Zach's like, what is she supposed to do? Her attorneys probably are telling her not to say anything. But even when I talk to Emily D. Baker about it, my question is, okay, then have your attorneys write something up, post it on your social media that says, listen, right now, I can't address any of this, but I cannot believe that this is all happening. I am so sorry to the alleged victims of my husband, and I will do whatever it takes on my part to help make this right, as much as I could possibly do, whether that means handing over the earrings, writing a tell-all book, and giving 100% of the proceeds back to the victims. What I need to do is exactly what I'll do. Not to mention the hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars worth of material possessions that Erika Girardi still has, whether it's her Cartier ring, the diamond earrings, Hermes bag, Chanel, more jewelry, I'm sure, that none of us have even seen. And I'm sure it's in the footage that was subpoenaed from Bravo. I mean, by Jay Edelson. It'll be interesting. Guys, go ahead and comment below. What are your thoughts on all of this? And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.